Well, let's go ahead and kick this thing off. I am Cashews.
This your boy TK.
It's your girl Diamond.
This your girl Tasty.
And we are
Hip Hop Millennials Podcast.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! 2024.
First episode of 2024.
I missed you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, man, come on, man. We kicking this year off. Fire.
Energy, love, we need new followers, new growers, new listeners.
Everything. And we're doing this shit differently, man. We pulling out the cameras on y'all ass this time.
For real. It's coming. It's coming. I
know y'all ready to see us.
We ready to see y'all too.
Looking fly, I can't even tell.
But not today.
We're not today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm over here looking like Tyrone.
More than most days.
Yeah.
The niggas need lotion and shit.
Right. My hair crispy though. My hair is crispy. My hair is crispy.
I showered before I came here. It's the only reason why I'm asking.
Okay. I gotta take one.
I smell good.
It's like, nah, just
Hey man, have y'all watched any good movies or any good music lately? I just feel like it's like kind of dry out here.
It is.
It is very dry.
But after that year, they like stopped, give everybody a break type shit. Because I want my fucking shows back, okay?
Yeah.
I'm ready
sick
for
of watching nothing.
I'm ready for Raising Canaan. I'm ready to see what happened to my mans.
Yeah, Joey Badass character.
So he got killed out, didn't he?
He's not dead.
No, that's what he said. That's what he said.
He did.
Yeah, he said he killed out his character because he had to go on tour and prepare for a CD or something.
Yeah, he got a new album and tour on the way. So
niggas got different bags to go get, man.
He ain't dead. He gonna be.
He'll come back.
So when his body was rolling down that hill after getting hacked away,
I feel like if people have come back.
You want a Michael Myers ass nigga? Because he's the only one that comes back like that.
No, it was so sudden for people who watch Raising Canaan. It was like unexpected. You definitely didn't. But they lead up to somebody dying, but I didn't expect them to kill Neek off so quickly.
Like Neek, and he's so for the ladies.
Yeah,
Neek is so.
But ain't that what show's about to
Neek?
Throw some wild shit at you?
Well, that's power, man. Power is definitely gonna
like when he bust his partner.
Yeah.
Howard killed Ghost. I already know they're not limited to do anything.
They'll kill a main character
like it's nothing.
Yeah, and Joey Badass say he about to go back on tour, so that's good. If you listen to his music, he definitely about to come with it.
Is he a rapper? I feel bad to say.
He's a
Can he rap?
He's a big rapper.
He a rapping ass nigga.
Yeah, big time rapper, big bars.
Yeah,
he's
I didn't
a rapping
know that.
rapper.
I never even knew he rapped.
That's funny that
that's how he got on BMF because he's a rapper.
Yeah, I've been seeing that lately. Like people saying they only know him from
BMF.
Acting.
Yeah, not even from acting. From this particular show. I want to say maybe I've seen him one or two things before, but nothing. This is like what I know him from.
He's one of them big underground rappers. Like it's like he's mainstream.
You would like his genre of music
on the cuffs.
Okay,
I can't really compare him to anybody that you might know.
I have to check him out and see.
Yeah, he fired though.
Okay.
He been around since he was like a teenager.
Yeah, he's been in the game for a minute.
And he's fine. Fine as fuck. Like
you like the darkies.
I do.
Chocolate.
I do.
Chocolate.
The blacker the better.
With the blacker the better, the sweeter the juice.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, it's something about a blue. It's something about a blue black ass nigga with some nice teeth.
Them brown, dark.
Like, no, not even brown, like black.
No, the white.
Yeah,
like the white.
The pearly teeth, and then
you can see
man, what in the eyes? What? That's it.
Yo, y'all over here lusting.
Okay, right. Bring it back.
We can't relate, but
okay, but just like chocolate skin,
like chocolate women.
You know that people always be
I was
like,
talking about on the main side.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's.
But like with light skinned bitches, but no, like I particular taste, like melanin is popping,
like real dark skinned women.
I love that.
No?
Like
I like women. I don't give a fuck you. Purple, brown, yellow, purple, yellow. I don't give a damn.
No,
I love it all.
But you don't have a pref. You don't have like.
I really
honestly
don't have a preference either.
Okay.
No, I mean, it's
I have a
body
sorry to cut you off, but like personality. I have a preference in personality, but not like skin tone and shit like that. If you fine, you fine. I didn't see fine in every color, bro. And I'm going every time.
So
and I don't really generally give a fuck.
So
honestly.
I guess, but for me, because it's like, okay, yeah, I definitely can be like, if you fine, you fine, and I hope I don't get no backlash for this.
Right.
But
watch what you say.
If it was like a lineup and it was like a dark skinned nigga and then a light skinned nigga and they're equally fine, they fine.
You would choose.
I'm choosing the dark skinned nigga.
Enough.
You see what I'm saying?
You know what? I feel like that's limiting myself.
Well, I want to try. I'm
a chance.
I'm like at a carnival. I want to try all the rides.
If you look good, you look good. You know what I'm saying? I remember growing up.
Even them white girls?
Yeah.
I done seen something. I done seen a couple Beckys out there that like
white girls.
Absolutely.
We ain't gonna say it ain't fine white.
It's when they try to act what they're not is what make them not fine.
Yeah, I don't
I want Becky to act like Becky. That's fine with me. I'm cool with that.
Don't be white.
Don't act like don't act like you know what Friday is. You don't have to. Like I didn't date you for that. For you to act like you know me. For real, that's real though.
Try to relate.
You know what I'm saying? Like
your culture. Stop.
There you go. Shit, teach me some shit. Why does mayonnaise go? No, I'm just playing.
Why you got raisins in your potato?
Right? Like, what is that for?
Man, what
is it like a sweet salty?
What did your mom? What did your dad say to you when you said you like black men?
Right.
She said, "What's green bean?"
I didn't get to close your doors. Like, like to be asking. They start asking real questions.
So you said, "Fuck you, mom," and she did.
So you never hit hit your mom?
So you never got no whooping.
So you still alive? Bitch? Like I don't understand. Like I don't.
What you did with your allowance? I ain't never like.
Have y'all ever had like a legit white friend?
Yes. Remember that? Remember the people I used to when we stayed in the blue house and
they had the dogwood of
the that first of all, they had Lassie. Yeah. Okay, and then I remember.
Hold on, which one? You talking the white girl?
Yeah, remember it was the Muslims, and then it was the white girl who lived in the bigger house next to them. I was thinking about
the other one, the two sons that play.
I remember that fucking Christmas. They bought me so many fucking Christmas gifts. It was like I was a part of the family, and that's just like. They were pure white people. They was like nice. The mom.
No, that neighborhood was fire. That was the same neighborhood where my homie was. His mom was the candy lady.
Yes, it was a culture. We had the Muslims, the white folks, and then the candy lady. It was a very diverse.
I used to go over their house, like my little white friend's house, and I say they could pick their own dinners. Like literally, like she cooked dinner. She's like, "What do you want for dinner?" She's like, "Oh, I want this, third." She went and cooked her whole separate plate and wanted and then
Cal's eating chicken. Becky's eating lamb chops.
What?
He's eating fast food.
I was like, what?
You be seeing that shit only on movies.
Yeah.
Like
you gonna eat it?
All your favorites. My mom ain't never in her life cooked all my favorites.
No, on birthdays.
No, you get one favorite. I said all. I ain't never had like
in birthdays.
Let me get like some lasagna, some baked macaroni. I want it all. Like she's not gonna do that.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Do that.
My uncle, his ex-wife, she used to cook a separate dinner for one of her kids.
She was white?
Yep.
That was his
He doesn't eat that, so I make his dinner over here, and she have like literally 2 dinners going and shit.
I mean, well, to a certain extent. I do give my kids one thing they don't have to eat. You get one thing out of everything in the world. If you like, all right, like, okay, so my son doesn't like eggs. For some reason, he don't fuck with eggs.
But he eats the rest of the breakfast.
I don't make him eat eggs. But you got to eat every, you know what I'm saying?
It's a difference.
It's a pick and choose.
No, it's a difference from you don't have to eat this versus I'm making you something
a whole
different.
Other meal.
Yeah, that's why. Like, I wouldn't make,
if we're eating chicken, rice, and peas, and I go make you chicken nuggets and fries just because you're, like, you know, like,
just don't eat the peas. You don't like the
just don't eat the, okay, yeah. Yeah, no, that's crazy. I'm not doing that. You got a whole nother what?
You gonna make him some stir fry because he don't like the chicken?
Yeah, because he don't like the meal.
But I mean, you know, I gotta play devil's advocate. Okay, so my wife is a different culture. I don't eat some of the stuff they cook, and she'll make me a whole nother meal.
That's different. You're a grown up.
I mean, yeah.
And then you pay for the food.
Yeah. Fair enough. Because I ain't going.
And then it's a culture thing. You know what I'm saying?
You know the funny thing? It's like to deal with the kids and shit. It's like when they're born, you be like, man, I ain't feeding them this. I ain't doing that.
Right.
And then they get there and they don't want this, they want that. And then all of a sudden they eat bullshit. They want
they want fucking nuggets at 3 in the morning.
And they be like, yummy candy. That's his new thing. It's yummy candy.
Not yummy candy.
Man, look, we don't really give her that much candy. Like, she might get a sucker here or there, but hell no. Like,
I don't be trying. It's when he go to the daycare, it's a little bowl. Yeah. When it's time to go, they get a little reward.
Oh, okay.
When it's time to, when they be good, he's
so
like using the potty.
Yeah.
But he don't know the difference, so he just want candy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then, so I didn't even know it was hella candy in the front part of the bag. I guess he knew it was in there. I didn't know it in there. He's like, the bag. The bag has yummy candy. Boy, get the fuck. No.
You already said.
Y'all teachers setting y'all up for the okie doke. They trying to get y'all hyped up. The kids hyped up.
And it's never the parents. It's always somebody outside to make
that shit hard though. Yeah. But no, we did good though. So we had Dennis Vinnett's no cavities out of 7 of them.
Yay. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah.
I be bro. Because you better brush and stop playing with me.
Brush in the morning and
at night.
Congratulations. Right. But let's go ahead and kick this shit off. Let's jump into this shit, man. There ain't no time to waste. Let's just get into this Katt Williams shit, man. This motherfucker
just everywhere.
Broke the internet, man.
Before he had a sip, he was going in.
Was there any lies told?
couple. I'm not gonna hold you. I fuck with Katt, but it was a couple.
I just seen
which ones do you think?
I just seen him running.
He can't run no damn run.
Cash, you stop playing.
I don't believe he can do that shit.
You're not finished.
He can't do that shit, man.
Let's go ahead. Let's do it right before we get it started.
I
saw it right before y'all walked in. The nigga is running. It ain't the number he said. Look,
stop playing with me, bro.
He was lying about that.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't a 4.2, but it was in the 4s.
He's talking about my body's the temple.
I gotta give it to the nigga for being able to move that fast at this age.
I mean, he's little.
Yeah,
I would expect you know what I'm saying?
But I mean, to be fair, he probably could because he's that fast now.
Yeah,
I could believe that was he could have had
back in the day. Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? It's not.
He said right now,
but no, he's talking about right now. No,
but it was still 4 something. It was close to it. It was close to it.
Yeah. Give me y'all takeaways from it, man. Let's get into it. We can break it down. Like, what's the stuff that stood out that was surprising to you?
The jokes, bro. The people stealing because I never knew. But with the set. I ain't gonna hold you. I fuck with said the long way. Like I didn't even know bro was getting down. That shit wild.
You thought he was like a beast. Like he just
you know what I'm saying? Like just But I mean, is that no different than somebody saying somebody's line while you rapping to a certain extent?
That's what I said.
You see what I'm saying? Like who hasn't said a Biggie line?
Drake
who hasn't
bite whoever he want to bite? Like
why can't comedians do it?
And comedians do the same.
You know why? Because I think this is the difference. In a song, it's like you can take a line, but you know he's taking Biggie's line. He's just putting Biggie's line in his song. Even if he's not paying him homage, everybody knows. It's not a secret. It's not hiding it.
Know it.
You right, but 9 times out of 10, it'd be like big lines, it was
all the
moves, everything around me. Everybody knows that comes from the Cream song. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I think what makes it a different in that is because these are smaller, less famous comedians those jokes aren't out there. So nobody are seeing those because you gotta think in a lot of comedy clubs, you're not allowed to record. You're not allowed to do so. It's like the only people who's hearing those things are the people who's there. You know what I'm saying? So it's more. That's why the same thing they said with Just Hilarious. How the girl from Baltimore, she was stealing her jokes and nobody even heard.
Man, that's
you know what I'm saying?
Because big comedians, they go to these small clubs to try out their material before they get to the big stage.
And then they might
shit.
That's
that's what's been going on.
This nigga funny, he moving the whole room.
But he don't go nowhere
because you gotta think how many comedians are there in the world, but it's really maybe like 10 black ones.
No, for real. That's straight solid.
Famous, who can live and who there's kids will live off of their comedian money. It's like 10. That are straight comedians.
With comedians, they only let one in at a time.
Like, so we talking about them gatekeepers?
Yeah, them gatekeepers.
No, for real.
He spoke of the gatekeepers.
I mean, I believe it.
No, my thing is, what y'all think about that Ricky Smiley shit though? The contract shit. Y'all think that shit real?
See,
look here, Ricky.
That's a hell of a coincidence, though.
What you
Ricky
mean,
got
like,
on his morning show.
The female, he got to dress up like a woman.
In order to play in the movie with Katt Williams, he has to wear a dress. You believe it?
I believe that.
Ice Cube said that wasn't real.
I don't know.
You can't make some. Let me.
Ice Cube doesn't know what happened.
I don't think he's that big of a person to make somebody do that.
I don't think it was.
You're not directing the movie. Okay. You didn't write the movie.
Yes, but to be fair, if the movie, the director has a particular person in mind that they want to play a particular role, then they will go by their stipulations if they want that particular actor.
They're a big enough person. He wasn't even he had a small. I could see if he was the main character in the movie. That even made more sense. Like it was a Katt Williams movie. We're talking about First Sunday.
Okay.
You only see him like a handful of times in the movie. Like I don't think he was that big of an actor to make somebody else do that. You ain't no Rock. You know what I'm saying? That shit's real. Like now, if it was like somebody like Tom Cruise or something, I would really believe that this man has made 30 fucking Mission Impossibles and people. You know what I'm saying? I could really believe that. And I fuck with Katt. I'm not even taking that from him. But at the time, I'm not going for that, bro. I think this is a coincidence.
Yeah.
As far as Ricky Smiley with the whole Money Mike thing, it's like I do feel like he went and auditioned for Money Mike, and he might have had that role
Ice Cube said that. He said
and he might have had that role at first, don't get me wrong, but then Katt Williams came and he did a better job, so he got the job over him. But I don't believe that, like when Katt says, he stole that role, I don't believe he stole it from him. I just believe that producers thought he was better. Like, you know, but he wasn't trying to take his role. Like I really don't think he was trying to take his role.
Energy.
No,
not even a little bit.
First of all,
but he did kill the Santa Claus. He did good as a Santa Claus.
He was a good ass crackhead.
He was a good crackhead.
Yes,
he killed that.
That he did good. Like I have to. Like,
that's what Cube said. They played their roles perfect. Like,
yes, but both of them, they both did really good in that movie.
He spoke on Faison Love.
Man, what?
I like people clapping at Faison.
I never fucked with Faison Love like that.
Talks so much shit constantly on the internet about everybody.
He's not even you like a D-list celebrity nigga.
Bro,
like
you're not even when people.
He's never been a main role.
Think of you.
He's never been a main role of nothing.
The Parenthood.
That wasn't a main role. He was the friend of the Robbie Towner Jr. Wingo nigga that came over every other day. Robert Townsend.
It was his show, but he still was one of the main characters on the show. He was. I'm not saying that he had a lot of shows.
His biggest role to me
was his big worm.
I would say Big Worm and Robin from Bebe's Kids.
Yep. I'm gonna say Big Worm and Robin.
He was. I didn't know that was him. I didn't know that.
He's just doing a really good Robin Harris impression.
I always thought that was him.
Yeah, yeah, that's Faison Love doing Robin.
We gotta look them credits up now. You sure?
No, Robin, the comedian.
He actually did. I think he died right before the movie came out. But I want to say he voiced his own thing.
I'm down to throw some money on that shit.
I
don't have no money.
Care to make a wager?
$5. Come on, big $5. Come on.
I go with it. I go $5 with
it. Let's see.
But
Faison is a hater.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
He big hater. You know what I'm saying? And what it is he sees a lot of people coming in the game after him and taking off way further than him.
I think that's what it is. He's bitter about how his career didn't do as good, and you know what I'm saying? Remember he came out and said who he said he had sex with? It was like a famous R&B person or something like that.
It was Gabrielle Union.
That's what it was.
He tongued her down in the
in the pool and or something like that. Yeah.
How y'all feel about the stuff you said about Kevin?
I don't know. I feel like everybody hate on Kevin.
I do.
Like Kevin, whoever at the top,
he get hated on so much.
Number one, somebody always gonna be.
I feel like he got. I feel like he's a product of how everybody else is. Like he just got more famous and more money than they did. And people don't like that shit.
Man, folks be hating on Kevin. Oh, it's true.
Oh, okay.
You just got $5, man.
Oh, there you go.
Look,
no, it ain't nothing but like.
I feel like he gets so much hate.
I mean, if ain't nothing, I ain't gonna pay it either. No, so say that. Yeah, everybody heard that, right?
Kat is like jealous of Kevin in a way.
I don't think Kat.
I think so.
Yeah,
it gotta be something. You going after this dude like every time?
Yes, he goes hard at him.
You know, because you gotta think about it. Like when you doing something, and we always say, especially with artistry,
Mike Epps used to do it too.
That's your all. You know what I'm saying? That's literally you on the platform, and you giving it your all. And somebody come behind you and do something you don't even think is funny and fucking blow up. You're gonna have an attitude. I don't care what you say. Like
he busted.
It's like a slap in the face. Exactly.
Yeah, you didn't.
He's the same height as you. Everything. For real though. Like he the next little nigga. And he got an attitude.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy because he said that Ludacris had to shave his face. It couldn't be two people that look this way, so it can't be two little short guys running the game at the same time.
That shit. I feel like that's taking it too far. Like
Mike Epps used to go at Kevin Hart really hard too. Like it was a couple dudes that
because they took his. I'm telling you,
I don't know though.
They took their thunder.
It is a possibility that inside of Hollywood that there are circles and there are gatekeepers, and it doesn't matter. It's just they chose him and they made him the gatekeeper. And they chose to make, just like how they say with Beyonce, or like how they say, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they're not hating, but what I am saying is they're from the inside looking out, and we're on the outside looking in, and we really don't know how that Hollywood shit work. And just from what he's saying, it just more so like, nigga, now you ain't earned it. They just chose you to be the next one, and you have you have a right to feel that way.
I feel like he earned it.
In a sense, it's just like what, and I know this may sound crazy, but it's like, what are you willing to do for your own career? Like people get mad at certain people. But that's why they say they be selling their soul. But you can't get mad at that then.
But you selling your soul and sucking dick, all that stuff they be saying. Do y'all think that is a euphemism? Like you all in that nigga ass, you sucking that nigga's dick. Are you really sucking this nigga's dick, or are you just sucking dick? You know what I'm talking about?
I think they really are doing those things. hypothetically or theoretically speaking and really actually speaking. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
That's crazy. I do. Because when they say that type of stuff, I'm trying to figure out, are they saying like you a dick eater?
No, you know you heard what he said. He was like, he had to tell Diddy no. I really believe that.
Yeah. I feel like he was just running with that because that's the talk right now.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think so.
Like, he was kind of
joking. So Katt Williams is like the old uncle where it's like, it's literally, in my opinion, it's 80-20. 80% of that shit is true, and 20% is like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
Y'all gotta remember, this man is a comedian. He jokes. That's what he does. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He's a great marketing.
In his interview, he's gonna throw in a couple. Just gonna be like,
the interview got 10 million views
in 30 minutes.
He said, I think Shannon Sharp said the whole interview altogether is at like 37 million.
I believe it.
In a few days.
Shannon Sharp is, ridiculous. First of all, a terrible interviewer.
I fuck with Shannon Sharp.
He's funny, but he's a bad interviewer, though.
Fine.
I don't know.
Let that man look. That sounds like the type of man you described in the beginning.
I said a
dirty old man. Right. He'll definitely be a sugar daddy.
Shannon Sharp is fine. When I say that is a fine
dirty old man.
I don't know what it is about Shannon Sharp's energy, but he seems like a rich ass nigga that doesn't do much.
And he don't mind paying for whatever. He already said it.
He gives off a very like manly. If you had to think like what a manly man is, it would be Shannon Sharp.
That nigga from the Denver Broncos, man. I think he played for the Cowboys. I think he played for the Cowboys at one point too.
That's a fine specimen of a man.
Shout out to Shannon Sharp, man, because they tried to bury this nigga.
No, they did. They definitely tried to.
Skip Bayless. Skip.
How y'all feel about the Kanye and Kim stuff?
I was very entertained.
I was too.
Very entertained. He said, "You married the whore."
Yeah. I mean, he straight up said that shit too. Like,
I agree with what he said about them wives. That shit was kind of wild.
Yeah.
The facelifts, what they never. He said they never do no interviews. You never, and he make right.
But then he's saying that they give you that wife.
I believe that. So like, how can you? So how? I guess I do. I think it's all a package.
Assigned the kind of thing.
I think that's no different from like how with Mayweather and he got the bitches and he be giving out bitches. I think that all that shit is like a package deal. Like you get the fame, you get the bitches, you get
the wife. So you don't believe they actually found the wives or whatever, been together that long, all that stuff. Really?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you have to think about it. When you
I feel like all
that shit do meet your spouse, you meet them somewhere. You got to figure out if celebrities only go to certain places. So the most people they're dating is like people that's around in that circle. Like these bitches be nobodies. Like where do you find you? Was that like?
But how do you know they haven't been together for a long time?
I came and brought you over here from this fine bitch island. And
no, for real. Like name any wife.
Like Ice Cube's wife been together for mad long.
Where'd she come from?
Where she? That's different though.
Been together mad long.
But see, he's talking about like
they're not. They're just average looking women. Just regular looking women.
All right, perfect example. Where did Kevin Hart meet his wife at? Does anybody even know?
I have no idea.
Where
did she come from?
Kaneko, what's her name?
Right.
Kanye's new bitch is
Kevin Hart's wife is not really average looking though.
A scientist type bitch.
Scientist?
Yeah, she's a scientist. He said it yesterday. I was reading it yesterday. It was her birthday or something recently, and he was like, "You're like she's a scientist or some shit." You know, he would back a scientific type bitch, but
smart bitches are
Katt Williams was like running that shit. Like he wasn't really answering too many questions. He wasn't giving them a chance to say shit.
He wasn't. He didn't have a chance to ask
going
nothing.
The fuck off.
Yeah.
But do I feel like he was ODing a little? Yes, too. Like I think he was being really cocky.
Were y'all looking at his body language?
Well, that's what I was saying. Like he almost seemed a little hostile at times.
Yeah,
like his image was kind of like,
people call
I'm
him
here
a
to
hater.
defend myself.
Like,
I'm here to
But nobody goes at him like.
No, but they was if you listen to the beginning. He was like, why is it wrong? He was like, everybody's coming at him like he talking shit, but why is it wrong? He's only responding to liars trying to rewrite history. So why is it wrong for somebody to tell the truth? Why is that hating?
Well, it's not what you're saying, it's how you're saying it.
And when you say it. You know how long the Kings of Comedy been out? I've never heard him say that before.
Did an interview, all these people did an interview, I'm guessing, with Shannon Sharp. Like, they did interviews with it. That's he's responding to the interviews.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why he went to Shannon
because he talked to Steve Harvey. He did an interview with Cedric, and he did an interview with Ricky Smiley. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. I see
and so now Kevin is like,
no,
nigga,
turn.
this is what happened.
Okay. See,
it's not like he just came and was like,
something that I really noticed too.
I guess
it's like the ones that get the biggest and that really like take off and hit that stride. They are more fake and more made up. Like when you think about the personality of Steve Harvey and the things that he pushes, this narrative that he pushes, it's always, I know better than you. Yeah. I'm the greatest black man. But nigga, when you get up under that shit, you realize, nigga, you've been divorced. You've been divorced hella times. You was homeless this, you know, like nigga, you don't got all the motherfuckers.
His wife now was a mistress to his second wife.
And then the thing about
Kevin Hart, it's like, nigga, you and
your second wife.
Of course, you're a play the game ass nigga.
When he come in the room,
but see, and I get what, but see, I understand what Diamonds is saying too. Why do people get upset when you do that? Like when
he ain't trying to fuck his bag.
Right? What's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with being a good old boy if you're making that bag?
You know why? Because
that's pointed out.
Right,
and they're saying it because that's the type of niggas they are.
Right, and so that don't make it hating because you're telling the truth. Because I'm saying that I'm not choosing to sell my soul. Yeah, it's nothing. If I feel like I've worked hard my whole life to become a doctor, boom, and then you use some witchcraft to whatever
does this
to pass a test or whatever. That doesn't mean I'm hating. But okay, boom. Can I just sidetrack right quick? Because a perfect example. I had a conversation about something real quick when we was talking about like bitches in the industry and how they look and stuff like that. And I was saying that because she was like, you sound like a hater. I was like, well, I don't think she's fine. I'm not saying that they're not fine, but you bought that faith. So are you really fine?
Yeah. And if you say something like that,
you're fucking hating. I'm not hating. I'm not hating. But you wouldn't be fine if you didn't get that nose job. You wouldn't be fine if you didn't get your lips done. You wouldn't look like that.
TLC, okay.
It's like
so all I'm saying when they speak the truth,
the R&B singers talk about people who use auto-tune,
right?
Or like Ari Spears. Ari Spears does that shit all the time. This nigga,
he hate
people like, man, nigga, I do this shit for real.
Yeah,
you're an internet guy who just made a little skit and took off. You know, like it's not mad. It's just,
it is.
I'm speaking my truth, and why is it because I have passion?
You know why it's hate though? You know why? Because people who did the same thing you did and actually make it don't say those things. You're just mad because you did. You're not the only person who's been original and not made it. It's people who's not made it, but it's also people who's been original who have made it. And the people who are original who have made it, they don't care about the fake people. They're like, whatever.
But
they feel like you don't love the art.
Is that right? You know what I'm saying?
But name somebody who hasn't been
Lil Wayne.
Cookie cut it.
Lil Wayne, think about it. He gave it his all. He's still giving his all his whole life. Lil Wayne has hated on nobody ever in the game for what?
I ain't heard
for what?
Neither. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm doing my shit and I know my shit is fire, nigga, it don't matter what the fuck you got going on. You're only mad because you didn't make it and they did. That I don't give a fuck what you say. That really what it boils down to.
I don't think so.
Absolutely.
They say nobody's responding.
You know how many people get mad when you see a 14-year-old boy on fucking Instagram doing like this? This nigga got your life savings in his hand. You don't think that make grown men and women get attitudes? Hell yeah, they do.
People, what you say? People like to say they feel like you don't deserve it.
Why not though?
Like, who are you to say
that? Exactly. Who are you to say that?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I guess for me, I don't be looking at it like they're saying they don't deserve it in a sense, but more so like don't act like you got it out the mud either. And I think that's what be the biggest issue.
I can understand that.
You see what I'm saying? If
don't act like you're original if you're not.
Or if you, and that's I think that's where the big issue, because I feel like hate is such a strong, and let's be clear, it's hella haters out here. It's hella people. So I'm not saying, but I feel like from the the Katt Williams things, because he's accomplished. It's nothing that Katt Williams or any of these other people is doing that he wants to do.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? He has comedy specials. He's been on tours. He has money. So when you're hating, is because you want something or you're trying to grasp something. Now, could you say that Steve Harvey came in there like, oh, I never wanted to be a movie star. You're fucking like, you mean to tell me you wanted to be a comedian your whole life and you wanted to end up being a talk show host? You did it. You did not.
How do you know that though?
Steve Harvey is
he still got a bag though.
saying because
just Google the networks is all I'm saying.
Not saying that he don't got a bag, but because he went to what was given to him, and there's nothing wrong with that. But don't make it seem like you didn't want to become a movie star either.
Movies.
You did. You was just trash.
Welcome home, Roscoe Jenkins.
Oh yeah, sure damn did. But that's only because I feel like he had niggas be like, "Hey, I want you to be in this movie." Cedric, really,
you know, and
because Cedric's the one that do the movies.
I just feel like hate is a strong word, especially like I said when it comes from
like a disgruntled customer
because Katt Williams they don't have anything that he doesn't have. Yeah. And that's all I'm saying.
You feel like he was just going on there.
They have more money than he do.
Like clear his name and stuff
they may have more money, but Katt Williams has money too. So it's not like he done spent. No, that I don't believe. He got some money. He might. So in that,
he don't have their money.
Okay, but
his money is more like I don't have
nobody
can't take it from me.
Right. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So regardless if you have regardless if you have $100 million versus $50 million
of your own money.
He got money.
And freedom.
Right, he has a bag. I would never deny that.
So it's just like that's all I'm saying. It's nothing to hate. These men is nothing to hate on.
Okay, so is there any more takeaways that y'all got that stuff that stood out? Anything that just moved you a little bit in this interview?
I think we hit everything.
Well, that nigga, hold up. First of all, I didn't know that was a headpiece. I'm not gonna hold you. I thought Steve Harvey had a fire lineup for years.
Until he pointed it out, we did. Right. But when you look
not the church microphone,
it was perfect every time.
Look back at it, you like that shit's fake.
And then he said he stole that. I could see that from hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Y'all want to know how?
Now that shit was wild. Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you how I knew it was fake. It was because one day Steve Harvey was just bald.
Yeah,
like nigga, why?
It just go
like you went from a full head of hair to bald. Like that doesn't happen. Niggas don't just choose to throw their hair away.
Overton did on Living Single.
But he was going bald though.
No, he had fucked up his haircut. He did a and he had to shave that guy
on the show. But in real life, it probably was receding. Right. But y'all, let's keep this shit moving. Let's talk about this man that had jumped over the motherfucking judge.
First of all, because he need to be in the Olympics.
Come on, going under the jail.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
How did he get to her? Somebody wasn't watching. That's all.
That's my own.
It's not about watching. You just don't think that type of shit would happen.
What's his name? Anybody know his name?
I
don't know. I couldn't find his name, but this nigga jumped from his feet.
Yes,
he did.
It was no running start
over the desk.
Man, y'all see her facial expression though when she saw him coming.
She was.
This might sound fucked up, but I'm glad it happened. Because these judges be talking crazy to motherfuckers.
Right.
They do be talking crazy. They feel protected.
And you don't think nobody gonna fuck. Hey,
I bet
you better Google Brian Nichols, okay?
I'm gonna tell you the bad thing about it though. He got to go back and see her.
Yes, you going under.
That specific. He has to go see her.
That and specific. You know, it's just like cops, bro. He's about to go. First of all, they beat him all the way back to the cell. If that's what you don't know, they've been beating him since that video went viral.
Every major prison.
Every time she watch it, hit him again.
Yeah. Shit. Starve his ass, do it. He gonna
he probably stripped butt naked right now.
But y'all wanna know something crazy? I didn't know all his charges. His charges are ridiculous. Like, nigga,
he was. First of all, you were already going to prison.
You were going to prison. Now,
I mean, so what you got to do? You fucking bitch is what he called her. He said.
Might as well go out with a bang.
I mean,
I done heard of niggas and see niggas throw chairs at judges.
That's
I
crazy.
Flip them off and give them the middle finger on the way out the door.
I thought once you was already like kind of incapacitated, like they have you handcuffed and they have you kind of like shackled, I guess, so you can't move, like you know. But this nigga had ups.
Nah, it really just depends, like, because you gotta think about it. That's only when you're getting transported from the jail.
Okay.
If you show up for a regular nigga, you ain't in handcuffs. You just standing there, and that's when the shit is up.
Single-handedly changed the way they about to run court.
Oh hell yeah!
For real.
Like,
it's about to be bailiffs all over the fucking judge now. So I promise you.
That's what the bailiff is for.
Because sitting on her lap, like you ready.
It wasn't even that. That wasn't even no.
I see nothing.
That's because she wasn't in there. That had to be like a small ass town or something.
Yeah.
Because first, like real courtrooms, you not held. It's like 7 cops in there.
And it's a space.
That too.
Nobody like it's never happened.
It's like a big ass gap though between the.
That's what I'm saying. It's a space between the.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like I done been in them small ass courtrooms where it's not like that. It's just a little ass. It depends on the town what they could afford type shit. Like.
That's crazy.
He beat the hell out of her. Not the goat, you hell.
I mean, he's something.
He need a contract. That nigga need to be
he's gonna be in the prison Olympics. Okay.
Man, what? He going straight to the prison basketball team.
Yeah, hell. Let's keep this shit moving. Atlanta pastor swag surfing
and walk it out.
How do y'all feel about dancing and shit? And like
playing rap songs in church and stuff?
Okay,
it's not the song; it's the instrumental.
Is the real chorus
song?
Oh, he played the real song,
but it wasn't the secular version. I mean,
the version is a version.
Was it the secular version or the Christian version?
There's no such thing as a Christian version.
No, they do make it. Don't act like they don't make
for Jesus.
They definitely be changing.
Jesus is the best.
It definitely be on
yes,
that.
I am so blessed.
Right, but what I'm saying is, y'all saying it because that's how it be.
No, it really do though.
So they probably
it was a real version.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've been seeing a lot of that shit. I saw the girls praise dancing and they was doing all that shit. Like, with another version of it was another video.
I don't find nothing wrong with that.
I do, man.
You know why I don't find nothing wrong with
the church is too integrated with secular,
but not necessarily because it's just like what makes it different when they use it for educational purposes. What's her name? What's her name? The little black girl on YouTube. Corner? There you go. Her, come on now. And I'm not saying she's not using beats that's already made, but her beats do be fine. What's the difference?
They're urban.
They're still urban, but she's learning though.
The song was not intended for that. Like, does that make sense? Like, walk it out.
Okay, but what if they took the words out and just used the beat then?
Well, that's something different. We talk about what they did.
It's only because you know the song though.
The real song. Why is this song?
Now the actual real song, that's wild.
Yes.
That's very wild.
Are we sure they were playing the actual song?
Man, I got that song. That's crazy.
We wouldn't even talk about it if it was just the beat. If it was like they were really lit to that shit. Like,
but I mean, you gotta think about it.
So
though.
did they?
These pastors got tablets. It's like it ain't even the same. I seen this. First of all, they don't even wear dress clothes no more. These pastors be in regular clothes. He had Jordans on one time. But
yeah, I feel like the church is too mixed into the culture now. Even with some of the shit that Kirk Franklin does.
That's how you capture people though.
When he was doing all that gyrating and shit. Like, I just feel like, nigga, you're doing a little.
It's marketing.
Is it church anymore, or has it turned into the club?
But you gotta think about it though. But not even that though. It's like you have to learn how to captivate people. First of all, when the last time anybody in this room been to church?
I ain't been in a long time. It's been at least 10 years.
Church.
But the only reason why I say that is because it's hard to. I say that to say it's hard to keep people going. They got to try new things. Doesn't make it right. I'm not saying it makes it right.
I don't like the cultish feeling of church.
It's just, but that's how you grasp people.
Because everything turns into so judgy at church.
So.
How do you explain your kids if you tell them, oh, well, we finna go to a party, they play your kind of music, it's just church, you know what I'm saying? They're more willing to go to that than
swag
the love of Jesus. I'm not trying to be funny, like, don't nobody want to hear 1980 hymns.
But that's
Jesus on the main line, like,
because they wasn't raised in it. If you was raised in it,
I would know that's not true. Me and this nigga was raised in church our whole life. I haven't been to church in over 20 years. I'm not gonna hold you.
Not me. Don't
I didn't say you. I'm saying me as far as like
I be going. Not all the time, but I be going. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying that to say it don't matter if you raised it or not.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I'm saying, as far as what. Like, if you used to the songs that they sang in church, you wouldn't want to hear swag.
No,
usually they keep you from that.
But no, we used to go to a little club that they usually used to play, like, you know what I'm saying, urban Christian, like, that was the whole point. It was legit a club.
So it wasn't. It was Christian rap. They didn't play the real songs. It was like real Christian rap. That's number one.
Yeah.
And then two, for me growing up in church, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like when it's so new aged. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't either.
Because it feels disingenuous.
It doesn't. It feels like I'm at the club. Yes. I don't want to feel like I'm at the club. I want to feel like I'm at church.
That is the topic right there.
You know,
that's what we're talking about. Like, y'all doing too much. It's too much.
The whole thing is, it's like the crowd is sitting there dancing like
right.
this.
And I don't think it's
but it's not us all going to church anymore either, y'all. The word is changing.
But I've gone to church. But the thing is, I've gone to church.
It's the same God.
I went to church in 2023. I've gone to church. So it's like I appreciate the upward because it's not like that either.
It's really not like that.
So I appreciate the newer upper beat songs,
but not necessarily.
But I don't like the crossover.
No.
Okay.
I feel like you should keep it separate. I don't think there's nothing wrong with Christian rap, so I'm not saying. But do I feel like you should try to convert secular songs into Christian music? No. To try to draw people? No, I don't.
Lord, ski.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying?
Songs weren't meant to be gospel songs.
That's why
that's why. You know, that's why.
Brought a lot of rap.
But I appreciate the different genres of Christian music. You know what I'm saying? Like I can hear a Christian song and be like, oh, he's sad. So I appreciate that art of it. But
he upbeats and new things.
I like that.
But those songs were intended for
that. For Christian.
No one took Swag Surf and just played it in church.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't appreciate. Everything is not
church is Swag Surf.
But that's a fire song though, bro.
Not for church though.
The Christian song.
Come on, man.
I'm on hypnotic, exotic. So you getting high and you on that gas?
You got that polo on my body. I got a couple bad.
And I got the pastor right beside. No, the pastor right beside me.
Come on, let's get into Cup Have a
Taste. Man, hey you guys.
Before you get struck down.
Right, because y'all go there by yourself.
Right. Come have a taste with tea. Hey y'all. Okay, so what is something that you have done that you know was wrong, but you did it anyways?
Probably stealing.
Yeah.
Anytime I've stolen anything in life.
Okay, that's simple. I'm not stealing.
Oh.
Something like fuck.
Like something fucked up. Like what's something
okay, I got one.
Up that you've done.
Well, really fucked up, but
or bad. You know,
I used to skip school every day, right? But so my homie, we ain't even cool no more. But the homie at the time, I used to go to his house every day. He lived in the back of our neighborhood, whatever. So he ended up going to his dad's house for like 2 weeks or something. But I was like, I don't give a fuck. I skipped anyway. Long story short, I went to his house anyway, and I fucked around and fell asleep. And his mom came home, and she, hell yeah, I got caught. Damn. So I jumped out the back window and fucking. But she definitely called. My mom was like, "Yeah, your son definitely just jumped out my back window."
All right.
Damn. That shit was wild.
What she was doing in there?
Sleep.
I was asleep.
No, I'm saying what she was doing.
She had just came home.
Like she came home
from work. Because usually when he was there, he had like have an alarm set like, "Hey, nigga, you got to go. Mama to be home."
Yeah.
But nigga, my dumb ass, of course, I fell asleep. And like, cause I woke up, started shuffling. She called his name. I was like, "Oh fuck," she heard me, nigga. I just panicked and jumped out the window.
Damn.
But you could see his window from the back deck, so all she did was come outside, look at my dumb ass.
Right.
For me, it probably was shit stealing time at work. I'll be asleep, and then I don't come into work till 8 o'clock.
There you go.
I put the time back on the time clock. Like I walk in at 7, and then I'll be showing up at like 8, 9 o'clock. No day.
That's crazy.
I was not here.
Yeah.
And that was one of the worst things.
Right, because stealing and stealing time is two different things. Yeah,
no,
stealing time from work, probably. That's me.
We both got fired those same things.
Okay.
For that shit.
And they can't go back to that alleged place anymore.
Allegedly.
Hey, it's the truth.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that one too because that's
time
the good one.
I knew consciously that what we was doing was bad. Like but
I can't use that one because I didn't feel like that shit was wrong.
He don't give a fuck.
I had a conscience.
Often that it don't even feel bad no more.
I had a conscience, but I don't know.
I don't fucking know. I can't.
Okay, you think? Okay, probably me. Probably. I haven't done this in a really long time. But probably like talking to someone because it was beneficial, even though I know I didn't like him like that.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
That's
stringing a motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that was definitely like in my younger days.
It's easy for y'all though.
You know what I'm saying? But I definitely like, you know what I'm saying? Especially like in my struggling days when a nigga trying to go on a date for a meal, I definitely act like I like
free
you.
Food, girl.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what you doing, big head? Because I'm hungry and you know I want to go get some food.
That's a real thing nowadays too.
I mean, but
that's
again, I haven't done that like in my 20s. Like it's been a long time since I ain't had no money to feed myself. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
you never did nothing like maybe lied to somebody about giving them a ride home,
or lied to get out of a situation or nothing. You just squeaky clean. You just do the right thing like Spike Lee.
Well, I just can't think of nothing good, man. Because I said stealing. Yeah, I ain't like that. I think that's wrong.
He was a thieving ass nigga.
Everybody do a little stealing every now and again.
See, we brushing off stealing like it ain't a bad thing.
Everybody, take a little one too.
Any other questions?
Oh yeah, okay. So I do got another question. Okay, so if you was given $25,000 right now in a plane ticket, but you got to leave right now, where you going? And what you doing? You got to leave right now.
25,000 plane.
20 in a plane ticket to anywhere in the world.
Thailand. I heard Thailand's beautiful. I want to go.
I'm going somewhere in Africa, goddammit.
Okay.
Somewhere. I don't care where.
You can't bring nobody though, nothing?
Just
me? Yeah, you can. I mean, it's not that deep. Yeah, just, just
pyramids.
Yeah.
I would say Thailand.
I don't know.
I don't want to go to Bali.
somewhere out the country.
I would want to go to Bali. You know, our money is
on the water, man.
Right,
Japan.
for sure.
I always want to go to
25 bands, you could come home with goddamn.
But that's why you pick a country where 25 bands
is worth so much more.
You could come home with a lot of money. Yeah.
Start a couple businesses. Yeah.
I'm going there.
That's just I'm with it.
Yeah.
That was just, I couldn't think of nothing too crazy, nothing too spicy.
That ain't that bad. You know? I like it.
The first one was good though.
The main topic of today: would you fully submit to your partner?
Yeah,
that was it. Relationship
standards and boundaries.
Okay.
What's too submissive? What's too demanding?
Right. So the thing was, it was a clip, and it said that a lot of foreign men are not checking for American women when it comes to settle down because they don't fully submit to their man. And it was crazy. Me and my wife was talking about this. I think the word submit is what turns people off as soon as you hear it. You automatically think about slave or that's my master. It's not like that. Like I gave her a perfect example. If I got hungry in the middle of the night, would she get up and make me a sandwich? Absolutely. But at the same time, she ain't never got to get up and get in the car and fucking go to work. You know what I'm saying? So it's a balance. Like
her to do that.
Yeah, it's a balance. People think it's just all give. Like she don't worship the ground I walk up on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
do you prefer a relationship like that though, where the woman is submissive
and you do everything, you take care of everything?
I'm perfectly fine with that. I pay everything you need me to. That's fine.
Okay, and it's all about preference. Yeah. It's all about preference.
So what would you prefer? Would you prefer to like? Because for me, I prefer like I think to circle back to what we're talking about with the statement with the I think where that gets so misconstrued as being an American woman who's single is because I don't ever have a problem with being submissive. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personality. You know what I'm saying? I prefer more dominant men because I wouldn't say I have a strong personality, but I'm not a weak ass bitch neither. You know what I'm saying? So I tend to, talk to more masculine men where I can be more submissive. But I think the problem is in certain circumstances it's like, well, you still are expecting the woman to lead, but then you want me to be submissive, and it can't really be both ways.
It's gotta be a clear role.
It has to be clear roles. It's like I'm the bread, and I hate when people try to act like that's not. It is what it is. At the end of the day, it's about the bread winning the money and who supports and takes care of the family. So it's like, and the society that we lived in, that's based off of money. So in that being said, it's who makes the money. So it's like you can't expect me to be completely submissive to you, but yet
if you're still paying,
I have to support too.
So you're saying that you rather not pay any bills, right?
On the submissive part of it, like it can't be really stipulations on it. You either gonna do it or you're not.
Like it's
not to a certain extent, no, because I understand what she's saying.
Why is it even a thing to not? Why is it an option not to?
Because think about it like this.
Why would you submit?
But you hopped in a relationship.
But see,
why would you submit to? How can you? No, okay. The better question is, how can you? Let me tell you why. Let me tell you how it is natural to an extent, but when you are in situations where you have to take control and you can't submit. Now we're not talking about just sex, or we're talking about just a lifestyle. Now we're not talking about femininity. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about submitting, right?
What does that even mean?
Meaning,
we have to define what
letting go control. Right?
Submit means that
letting go. I'm giving you the power. I'm giving you the control.
You are the sole decision maker.
You're making the decisions.
All major decisions to bring the money in the household.
To whatever you control,
everything else to serve you in a way. Like whatever you want, right? That's what I'll do.
That's why.
Because we're not talking about femininity.
That's why women don't like that shit. Because the way that just sounded.
Well, I mean, that's what it is.
But I don't. In that being said, how can you expect me to completely submit, but then
what ways are these women not submitting? See, this is a deep ass conversation, because it's like, what does submission mean to you? You getting up in the middle of the night and making me a sandwich?
That's not necessarily.
That's just a slight example. Just like decision making,
because you don't even have to have all you don't even have to have all the money to make all the decisions. You don't have to, because I guarantee you that in a relationship where you paying for shit, you don't make all the fucking decisions.
I do.
Every single one.
Absolutely.
Every single one.
And not
that you don't consult.
Was it always like that? Even before you started paying for everything?
No, it wasn't.
Bruh.
But that
because you gotta think about it like
submissive relationship.
Exactly, because you gotta think about it. If it's no different than for example,
are you saying you can't make decisions or you just make them?
That's the way they.
Because I asked for her. How did it work? Did you just start paying for everything and be like, all right, I'll make all the decisions now?
That's just what it was.
No, that's just. I was like, once she said she wanted to be a stay-at-home woman, it literally separated our roles. You want to stay home, then I take care of the overhead. So any decision that comes with the overhead, do I ask for your input? Like, what do you think? And will I even go with it half of the time? Probably not. But it's just to make so you know. So I'm really including you per se. I'm not asking you for shit. So I'm including you.
So you
would. See what I'm saying?
So you would have did that.
You obviously are for it.
Hold on, but look,
think about it like this.
The crazy thing about it is, if you have like a dominant type of personality, right? It would be like that anyway. I'm going to do what I want anyway.
But what if you're not, though?
How you going to make the money?
But if you're not?
If she's paying for everything, you have to ask her for shit.
Exactly.
You know
so
how you're fully submitting to her at that
exactly.
point.
We're not saying male or female. We're just saying,
would you be willing to fully submit?
Is it submission? Is that what submission is?
If you're in a relationship, yes, you're agreeing to do what that person
to let that person
make your decisions.
Literally,
take the reins. In a sense,
if you're like, okay, babe, we about to get up and go move, she has to. I'm about to do that right now. I literally came out. I was like, look, I want to move to Colorado. It's better for our family. There was no questions asked. How we gonna get there, babe? What city we moving to? It wasn't like, well, that doesn't make any sense. Why we can't stay? Because she trusts me enough that the decision I made is what's best for our family, and that's just what it is.
Like, but if maybe she had a job here and a career here, and she was paying half of everything, that's a different situation.
Exactly. Like I'm all right.
What we're saying is you agree with the fully submissive thing.
This is why it's no like real submission in America like that, because the women be getting to it. Like, of course, if your wife,
they're taught to survive without the man.
But I'm saying, like, your wife doesn't have a career to give up. If she had a career to give up, you wouldn't be like, yo, babe, I'm about to just leave. Like, I'm not saying like that's the reason why they saying American women don't submit, because they got it on their own. How you gonna tell somebody that has a full ass career?
I guarantee. Let me speak as a woman.
Okay,
if a billionaire came in her life, she would
and said you can, or it has to make sense or be better. But if somebody, I could be in my career, working and doing good, and if I met my husband and he like, I want to take you away from this,
made more,
and made more.
It only makes sense. You can't make less and make demands.
Where we going?
But it's not even.
It is. That does matter. Money does matter.
It's stability.
Money matters.
When you fully trust somebody, you will.
It's because we grew up in America. Motherfuckers is not just throwing their careers away like that. Give me any examples.
No. We're not saying there's not people out there that would do it. What we're saying is that would you be willing to be in a relationship like that? Like, we're not saying there's not women who are go-getters.
Yeah, we're saying that's why foreign men don't.
Be people out there.
They don't want no go-getting ass bitch.
No, it's not about that. It's American women are taught to live without the man. That's literally what they're taught. Be by yourself. I can do better by myself.
Be a strong woman.
They're not taught that in other countries. It's not about you're the floor. You're his floor mat. You're still his helper. You still aid to the situation.
Because there's not as many opportunities in these other countries that they talking about for women.
That's not the same thing. That's not necessarily.
That's exactly what it is.
Think about a perfect example. Think about Beyonce and Jay-Z, right? I'll give you a perfect example. They both equally make the same money, but I bet you he runs everything in that relationship. I would bet $1 million.
That's because
why?
He makes more money, but she ain't quit her career. She still be out there.
But she never had to.
She worked way more than he do. But
that's what I'm saying, though.
That goes to my point.
Because he told her to, though. You don't think...
No. She had this in her whole life.
That's different, though. It's only different. It's only different because she's an entertainer. We're talking about, like, regular careers, like lawyers, doctors, nurses, you know.
I got a perfect example of that. Lauryn Hill stopped when she got married to Bob Marley's son, and he didn't make more money than her. Mm-hmm. How many people doing that? How many people just dropping their whole fucking
old
career?
girl that played tennis, what was her? What's her name? Remember? No, not Serena. Well, she did too. But she was a younger one. I can't think of her name. I think she was like half Japanese or something like that. But remember when she got with the man she is with now? She took off from tennis. I think she ended up beating Serena or one of that. I can't remember her name.
I know you're talking about Simone Biles. No, Naomi Osaka.
Yeah, as soon as she got with her dude, she stopped fucking playing tennis.
Well, she got pregnant.
Exactly. But
he made her homemade. You submit to love.
Eve. Eve had a popping.
The man.
See, come on, you can't.
Popping is a stretch.
Her career wasn't popping at that time.
So everybody in this room don't know who she is. People listen to this podcast don't know who she is. Don't do that. Y'all don't do that.
She fucked up all that shit, partying and drinking. She just happened to find this man who was a billionaire.
Even Sierra still does music for the most part, but she runs behind Russell Westbrook, and he leads her family.
Sierra wasn't that.
See, every time I say somebody, you keep that's not fair.
You're giving specific examples that could be debunked.
You're asking for examples, and I'll give it to you.
NFL player, and you're barely selling records.
So all I'm saying is, but as a woman, all I'm saying is, back in hand to the topic with submission, I feel like a lot of times people mix up like submission and femininity. Yes. Me being feminine now, that doesn't go. You know how a lot of people like, oh, I'm strong or I'm soft, depending on if I'm with a man. No, that's what because if I'm a soft woman, I'm just a soft woman. I think that's where people have it mixed up too. But as far as submitting, I can only submit to someone who I feel will be capable of leading us. Exactly. Right? That's all. So, in that being said, if I feel like you can't live with my little 1050, that's a problem.
At the end of the day, the main topic, the question was, are you for a submissive relationship or not? Like, would you
rather we all make the decisions?
You the only one making the decisions. You're the only one.
Or would you rather it be,
or would it be a 50-50 thing for you?
And
or would it be like,
and they say American women don't want to do that.
No,
the foreign guys. I'm saying the foreign guys
don't want to date American women because American women aren't as submissive as other women. They don't like to be led.
Yes, they don't like to be led. That's exactly.
But I feel like that's untrue because we don't have a choice because we have niggas, no offense, who be like, let's go 50-50 versus other men in other countries who don't mind paying everything because that's what they're taught to be leaders. They're taught to be in every. I've dated different, not a whole bunch of outside of race, but let me not even say dated because that's a strong word, but talk to different men from different countries and stuff like that, and they're taught from birth to you are the provider, you take care of your wife, you pay for it. That's just what it is. That's just how they're taught.
Men is not taught
so it's like
American men aren't taught to get.
We don't need these bitches.
We don't need it fuck bros before hoes because you're a fucking faggot, bro. Like that's right. Like nigga, like you're gay and you want to poke your homeboy. That's why it's bros before hoes. Like nigga, no. And so 30 niggas in the video. So it's like you don't have a choice as a woman to be strong because I don't have a choice.
I've heard a lot of females say that though.
I don't have a choice, but you don't think and you've seen it. You've seen my relationships. I am very submissive. I'm only strong when I have to. I don't have a choice because if I don't, we gonna be fucked up.
At the end of the day,
we're gonna be fucked up.
Fix something. I want a man who can lead. I want a man who can step up and.
But if you can't do it, then I have to do it.
Okay, so
but I don't want that. I don't want that. I want to be able to just wake up and know that my man got it. I want that.
It's so many things.
Every woman wants that.
Go into people submitting.
It does. It's definitely culture.
In America, it's definitely culture. The personality of Americans is not submissive.
Not at all.
Okay, well, take the word submissive out of it.
No, listen to the conversation. In this country, we talk boss shit. Yep. We don't run. We think we better than every other country. We the strongest. We the fastest. We the best at music. Best at writing. Best at running. Best at sports.
But those are all different personality traits. But submissive, we're talking about as far as
in this culture
to your partner. Yes.
Well,
to your partner. Yes.
It's supposed to. But we started off that way. It started off that way. We just shifted.
That's the point of the question.
Saying that, like
the American women
relationships. But it's what I say about the cultures is relationships are not important here. That's the problem. In other countries, they're not
that's even. The issue.
They're worried about getting married and shit. In America, we trying to fuck.
That's the problem.
The culture here is fucking.
That's the problem.
Getting money and living.
You got these women. I don't mind taking care of my nigga.
You got more gender. You got more gender reveals than you do weddings. Like that shit's sad.
You dumb.
And another thing is, it's just like this is a melting pot. Like it's too many culture is here.
Yeah, it's not really just American. It ain't been American on forever.
But our entertainment is not telling you go get married.
No.
At all. Our culture.
Niggas say, like I said, fuck these bitches.
Yeah.
And the females is. Yeah. The females is, I can do bad by myself.
But when they get over here, they get caught up in that shit too. Like when you see the foreigners, the Africans that come over here and they be looking for a wife.
Crank that nut, boy.
No, for real, though.
These American women be
turning their ass out.
Food. Right. You know what I'm saying?
That's your lunch to a nigga.
Exactly.
Like, what about standards and boundaries? Like, what are y'all standards of a relationship? Like, y'all looking for, especially Tasty, since you're still looking. Like, what are your standards?
Okay, so as far as like standards,
like,
I've
will
always
not tolerate. Will tolerate.
I'm not tolerating. You have to. I always say this. I'm not rich, so I don't expect anybody to be rich. Mm-hmm. But you have to have what I have or better. Okay. Yeah. And that's just and I want you to have better because I want a nigga who can lead me and show me and put me on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's ideal for me. You know what I'm saying? But not that I'm not a go-getter and I don't have my own, because I got my own shit going too. But I always want to deal with people who is elevating me and can show me different shit. And you know what I'm saying? So those is just like my standard. You got to be on it. You can't stay with your mama. You got to have a car. You can't have no roommate. It's simple things, you know, that you have to have, you know, what you doing? What's your business? What you got going? You know, you have to have something. I'm not in the business of falling in love with potential anymore. This is
a question right here.
You know,
why even fuck somebody that don't have all the things that you would want them to have? Like when you say
I don't know.
Like when you say like wouldn't you just only fuck and give your body?
Nobody does that
to people that are potential or what you want,
nigga. Because like, that's not realistic.
Because everybody don't have their shit together.
And you don't know that, nigga. Some people fuck before you know anything about somebody. It's too late.
But you know the crazy thing about it, that's what it should be realistic. It should be the standard. That's what it should be. It's not that it can't be that way, nigga. I'm not gonna fuck with you unless you got it like
and
this.
That's again. That's what's wrong, Americans. We're all getting back to what's wrong with people.
It's like you won't and I'm not saying
people they waste their energy,
but it's like you won't fuck with the nigga that live with his mom or this and that, but he sell weed and he don't got no car, but you a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of bitches out here that do that type of shit. Like just because a nigga he look a certain way, he might not have much.
And some women don't have standards. Like Tasty was saying, those are her standards. Right. Some women don't. Some women have real low bars. Okay, like the bars.
And that even the women, but it's some women who even got their shit together who don't mind tricking off on niggas.
Fuck with a
you know what I'm saying?
Nigga.
And those are there.
You know why? Because feelings will cloud judgment any fucking day.
No, Paul. No, let me speak.
Sexual
no.
There you go.
No,
because you could think he ain't got together, but
the broke down bum ones have the best dick.
Okay.
That's what they say.
So
they do.
Why would you?
They do. Because they do. Because you could tell. You could feel it. You could feel that big dick energy. You know he gonna blow your motherfucking back out,
nigga. Because they got nothing but time to talk about.
Just like them hoes. How you can sniff out a hoe and you could tell she gonna do something nasty to you. It's the same reason why. And you might necessarily be with her. So don't do that. You don't fuck every woman that you saw. You thought it was gonna be your wife. You're lying. You're lying, nigga. Sometimes you know it's just gonna be a good time.
That's why. Just a good time.
You're saying standards for a relationship, like a planned relationship, right? That you want to.
But I'm talking about relationship, but just off of some fucking.
But look, this is what happens though. This is the reason why
they call one night stands.
You fuck him, the dude that you knew he didn't have this but he had that big dick energy. Now you got a baby.
That doesn't happen all the time. It happens more than you think, though.
A lot of the time. Most of the time. All these.
What do you think?
Why do
so many women be like,
we talking about?
I would have chose my baby daddy different. Bitch, you had the chance.
Niggas say the same thing, though.
Energy was killing your ass.
Because I don't feel that way.
Niggas say the same thing.
Yeah, but that's the culture. Like the topic is not just they're not submitting. Life here, the mentality is totally different. We thinking different, motherfuckers.
And that's the but see, that's the problem, though. That's the problem.
But that was a dope ass topic. Let's go rabbit hole.
Right.
Let's keep this shit moving. Pick your poison.
Right.
Diamonds, kick it off.
Okay. Would you rather have somebody who never remembers anything you say, and I mean like a partner, like a relationship partner? Really, if you tell them like, okay, I went to this today, I did this today, tell them about your day, and they don't remember that shit like the next day or the next hour or whatever, or have a partner who never remembers your birthday every year.
It depends on how important your birthday is to you as you get older. Like
so
some people don't be giving a fuck. I would say bitch, you got to remember some shit that I'm saying.
Okay.
Like, I think it'll get more annoying that you don't remember nothing I say over my
on
birthday.
a day-to-day basis.
I gotta deal with this shit constantly.
Yeah, every day, all day versus just once a year.
I don't know though.
And then,
I'm a big birthday person.
I am too.
You can talk to them and stuff like that, but just know that.
I would get tired of you forgetting.
I get used to it. Like, you know what?
Okay.
We might even make it to my birthday if you
No, because it don't matter. Because at this point, I'm just start telling you random shit. I ain't gonna remember anyway.
But I mean, as long as I can bring it up and we can celebrate it, then I don't care.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, versus everything that I say you don't remember.
I'm not gonna bring up my birthday. Like, you know what today is, right? Like, we've been together for years.
I would get tired. I'm about to choke you.
You know, you don't remember nothing. It's like,
I couldn't do that.
The day I came in this world, you just finna get up like nothing happened.
Yeah, you know,
every fucking time.
No, they don't remember.
I choke the shit out you, bro. Like
I don't know.
I explain myself a lot anyway, so that shit don't bother me.
I would get tired of you forgetting every fucking thing. That shit would get.
You wake up on your birthday, you mad excited.
Long as what you like, you ain't forgetting like shit that'll harm us and kill us. I don't give a fuck. Like you forget.
No. That ain't part of it.
All right, well, see, there you go.
I ain't tripping. You came home, you had a rough day. Or
niggas is dumb anyway. Niggas.
Or you tell somebody your mama's name, and it's like, wait, what's your mama's name again? Like just shit like that. Like important shit that you would think you would want your partner to know.
No shit. I forget half the shit I'm supposed to know. I ain't gonna hold you. I got fucked up.
Yeah.
Or forget
my short-term memory is fucking horrible.
And being in survival mode and shit like that, just being black, you be forgetting shit.
Man, what? What you say about the other day?
Living.
So y'all rather y'all partner remember your birthday, basically.
Yeah, you gonna remember this.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go next. Shit. Would you rather say your ex's name during sex or your partner's best friend name during sex?
Damn.
You a dirty motherfucker.
X.
I can't. Probably the
X.
That's only, weird though, because they're dudes. Like
I can't do the best friend. The best friend is current,
right? And it's like so I feel like you think about fucking this nigga now, and that's just a whole nother versus just like damn, my bad, I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like
the best friend is current.
Right? Yeah,
I can see that shit being equally.
So hold on,
I don't.
So for a nigga, is the name she calls out either my homie or her ex?
Best friend, like
From our perspective, it's almost equally as bad.
Right.
Because at the end of it, because usually women always make their ex seem like the worst nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
So you call this nigga name?
But that's a simple mistake because you've had sex.
Nigga, I'm about to.
No.
I can't answer this one.
You thinking about this?
No,
I'm not answering this shit.
I guess because I feel like
I'm about to get mad.
But you see what I'm saying? Like it's.
Okay, again, I only feel like friend is worse because it's like they've never had sex. So that means from a
that you know of.
That right, but that means that you thinking about it or you see what I'm saying versus like as a ex, even though you don't want to think about it, you know in your mind that they done fucked.
It don't fucking matter. It's like
equally as bad.
I mean,
the niggas is equal.
Okay, so pick that. It doesn't matter. I picked.
This nigga still got your mind.
I picked X.
Okay, so Cash, choose which one is yours and which one is yours. Y'all have yet to pick. So which one?
You saying?
You got to go first. This is your
right.
Are you saying friend or ex? For your girl calling
I'm gonna say X.
Yeah, I would say X.
I would say X because
it wouldn't hurt as bad.
Stop being friends with your ass.
Yeah, like it wouldn't hurt as bad.
Y'all like no, it's equal.
You gotta choose one. You got.
If I had to choose,
but that's what you said.
You got. It's like
I hate niggas.
No, we hear
Diamond.
But it's
they want to say they said the answer so bad.
Either way, you dying once this is over, no matter what she said. Because I'm gonna shoot you right in the back.
So what you doing? You said friend?
Come on, TK.
No, I did not say that. I said the X.
Okay.
Shit crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with X.
Okay.
But it still sounds bad because you still think about.
I don't even want to think about that shit.
So he done got pissed off.
I'm about to go home right now. I'll see y'all later.
Okay, so would you rather date someone that's really boring, like just this nigga's a sloth ass bitch, like but the sex was fucking bomb, but everything else in the relationship was just like
you rock my shit every time the lights go off?
Every time.
I mean, shit.
Or
okay.
You date someone, this like your best friend, your homie, your lover, like y'all do everything together. It's oodles of fun. Y'all have so much activities, but the sex trash.
I'm going with oodles of activities and sex trash because I can make the sex better for myself.
No, you're always trying to jump loose. Either the sex is bad, it's either bad sex.
You hate it.
It's bad, and it's not getting better. It's either bad sex.
There is no tweaking it.
And it's a wonderful time. Like,
what is bad sex though?
Nigga, bad. What's bad to you? Not nothing in particular, but whatever in your mind make it bad. That's what's bad. Bad sex.
Bad sex for niggas is she don't got no. She just
or whatever.
It's just she don't got no.
She just lay there and it's dry. I guess.
So whatever So what's bad to you? Right.
Bad like that situation.
So.
But being bored all the time would drive me nuts.
Right. So you date somebody, she hella boring. I mean, just like I don't know.
I would feel like I would have to go
like Daria.
Just dry.
I don't know. I would probably take the boring person just because
you'll cheat.
I would cheat. Yeah. If the sex is bad, I'm gonna cheat. Like I don't give a fuck how cool we are. I'm gonna cheat on you.
Yeah.
Versus. I could deal with. I mean, hey, she at the crib, but I'm about to rock her shit when this is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's gonna be fire when I come home drunk as hell. What?
Those are equally bad things.
They are.
Like when you really think about it.
I mean,
like,
and it's your life partner.
You boring as hell. You
like
the sex.
Nah, I know.
Like I don't want to do no. We ain't going nowhere. I just want to look at the wall.
If I can go by myself, it's not like you making me stay there with you.
You can do whatever you want to do.
I ain't tripping.
I'm gonna take the. Oh my god!
I'll leave a motherfucker at home knowing it's about to go down. Versus you come with me and I know we about to go home. And first of all, no, I'm already drunk. We didn't be at this club.
We having all this fun.
We finna go home and you finna. I'm about to hit you. No, I'm about to cheat. I can't do it.
I would have to.
Because you can't.
I'm picking the fun.
I'm picking the fun too.
I'm picking the fun because it's like that. Yeah. That just seems more fulfilling to me. Like so, all day I guess we'll just be chilling, kicking it, having the best time of our lives.
Sex might even be a big thing anymore if y'all.
Yeah, like
you are fucking not a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Yo, nasty ass motherfucker lying.
I'm saying it might not be the most important thing if you always having fun.
Sex with
nigga, I like oodles. You acting like I don't know you, nigga. But y'all act like I don't fucking know you, nigga.
My stuff though.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want by yourself. Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
That's what I said. I'm going to motherfucking Six Flags, bitch. When I get back, be butt naked.
She said having sex by herself.
I said I'll just do myself and have a good time or whatever.
No, get that shit. No, you change. No, see, you change the rules. Niggas always try to change the rules. No, you have to do it with the partner, and it has to be trash. Ain't no by yourself. You cheating.
If that's the case, you can't go out somewhere and have fun and then come back and have sex.
They can't. So they gotta make me stay in the house with them.
No, they not bored. No, they not bored.
This is how I'm trying to look at it. Like, you spend most of your relationship enjoying each other. You don't spend most of your relationship fucking.
That's all I'm saying.
But when you do, you get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Take her nowhere then.
You would just fuck less and enjoy.
So you can't take her nowhere then.
So y'all really finna, y'all niggas are full of shit, bro.
No.
You're gonna be busting nuts one day and realize that that's not enough.
Cashews, I've known you for 15 years, nigga. You're not gonna tell me, bro, no. Hey, you a wild ass boy, B.
Look, this is a real thing. We dressed it up as a question, but it's like that for real. You be like, this nigga don't have nothing to offer but good dick. This bitch ain't got nothing to offer but good pussy. There's nothing else there. Or you be like, we enjoy ourselves all the time, man. He pay for everything. She pay for everything.
But see, I'm a nasty nigga. If you can match my nastiness, I don't need nothing else. I'm straight with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my most vulnerable moment is when I'm discussing because I think I like a pervert. I'm not gonna hold you. If you can accept that, nigga, we can deal with everything. I'm a homebody person anyway, nigga. I sit there and build Legos in the living room and watch TV. I do that shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm choosing the fun. Goddamn it! I just see it coming back to that because I know that sex, that good sex forever ain't gonna be enough.
What happens when you get 70 and 60 and 70?
And I'm still waxing that shit. Like, and she dressing like a fucking cat burglar come through the nigga. What? Hell yeah. Versus you fucking, oh yeah, we finna go to Six Flags and see some shit, but
just have fun. Just have fun. Just
and go home and fucking sleep in separate beds. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Separate beds?
We'll just cuddle tonight.
Who's next?
Right. I was about to say.
We going for a long time.
That was my right. You got to do it.
Yeah. All right. So mine's is turn your closest person into a crackhead. I'm talking about like a crackhead, like the worst kind you could think of.
Okay, I think
damn near, not dead, but damn near. Or you got to crawl through a bed of needles, dirty needles. I'm talking about like from like. I ain't gonna go. Okay, let me see. What's the
crackhead forever? Crackhead. Is it crackhead forever?
Absolutely. There ain't no rehab, nigga. Hell yeah, it's crackhead forever.
Crackhead. From here to here. I'm not crawling through no dirty ass needles, bro.
Are the needles
dirty needles or just
dirty
stuff?
No, just dirty needles. Not like rusty shit, but not like you ain't gonna get no AIDS or nothing.
Oh, well, I'm crawling through the needle.
I cringed and saw looking at that shit. Right. I can't imagine.
Yeah, you take a couple pains because You said your closest person. That mean
that's whoever that is who you too.
Yeah, no.
I'm doing
my
the
choice.
needles.
Just the closest person on my choice.
Needles.
I don't know. Oh my gosh.
You trying to meet
I mean,
your crackhead?
Because once it's over, it's over.
You're not dead.
Once it's over, it's over.
So you taking the boys?
Look, I'm gonna sit you in the room. I got clean needles for you. I make sure I purchase clean dope.
I'll take care of you.
I tested it myself.
I'll take care of you.
I'm trying to tell you. I make sure you eating everything. I don't know food. Okay, I'll get you another rock. I'm sorry.
That's it.
I'm not calling it a fucking needles. Okay, you got me bad.
I only want crack.
It was like pain.
That's crazy.
All right, blast from the past.
Blast from the past. I wanted to switch it up a little bit since we're all parents here. Let's do blast from the past. What was your reaction when you found out you were pregnant, having a baby?
Sorry.
Your first baby. First one.
I heard that shit about 7 times. No, again? Right. Oh my god.
What was your reaction, good and bad?
I was crying, but I already knew when I found out. I could tell. I could feel. Yeah, I knew. So it wasn't like a major shock. But I was crying. I was 17. My life was over. Like I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't, you know. So it was definitely, but it was a choice. Like I didn't have to keep the baby. My mom
made you.
No.
Oh.
She didn't want me to have the baby. But it was a choice. It was, but she didn't want me to. No. But I was like,
that's good.
You was crying inside.
Huh?
You don't want your son to hear that.
Man, he don't listen.
That's kind of wild. You don't want him to hear that.
I mean, but
I don't think that's bad, though. Like usually that was her
reaction. Want any of your kids to have a kid at 17?
Yeah,
like
it was
your
just
baby?
at 17.
No, but I mean, like, still, that's, I don't know.
He's a man now. He understands.
What was your reaction to your first?
I was scared as hell.
Oodles of joy.
Absolutely not.
Right, we was kids.
Yeah. I remember this nigga listening to that.
But see, I got a different reaction than you did though. She was just like, "Well, nigga, better get a job or something."
Not better get a job or something.
You know what I'm saying? It's just different. Like, but no, I was.
So yours was scared. Yours was.
It was more so. Well, no, that's because her mom was trying to send me to fucking jail. Talk about some statutory lady. First of all, we're only 2 years apart. You acting real wild already.
I was surprised and angry. Those are my two emotions. Surprised and angry. Because I was still at the club. Like, I didn't know. Like, I literally did not know. I still had a period and everything.
Out of town.
I still was.
You was typing with your
everything. I didn't find out till I was like 12 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't showing. Shoot, I was chilling. Like, literally. And then I got pissed as soon as I found out. That's exactly my reaction.
I see why my knees be jumping for joy now.
I got mad as fuck. Okay. Like, damn. Shit.
You say that start with a titty pain?
I rolled over and I was like, "What the?" Like, it was like,
young.
This ain't normal.
You said my titties is all aching.
This ain't normal. And I went to the doctor and then boom.
Damn.
I was sick when I found out. As far as like physically, I was actually sick. Like I woke up. I saw a text message of a positive pregnancy test. It was like. Like I literally passed back. I was like, "Oh yes," and then fell out. But to answer the question, I was definitely excited and like I was happy. Shit, I mean, I was working for that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you know what you was doing. You know what you was doing. I hate that. I didn't know what's gonna happen. Nigga, you do what you was doing. Like in the moment, we all know what's happening.
Right.
So hell yeah, replay with my boy TK.
All right. So being that we are millennial stuff, y'all ever seen Chicken Run?
I seen it when I was a kid. I barely remember.
It's
it.
raining.
I know they got a new one.
What the fuck was coming from the sky?
It was the popcorn. But no, I resaw but I saw the new one that came out. They actually ran it back. It was good though. It was let me see. Hold on, I can find it. My bad.
That's what editing. We got it.
Excellent.
It came on
Netflix.
Young Tender. I'm gonna put the whole dick in.
Oh, okay. Hey, when she was pregnant, man, I sang that shit constantly. I played
That's terrible.
Young Tom, I'm gonna put the whole dick on the studio. R.I.P. Trump.
No, for real though. All right, no, so for real. So I went and saw a new Chicken Run. It was I liked it because they kept the original cast from I know it's like Clay, so of course you can do that versus like regular people and shit. But no, it was all the same voice actors and everything. So this one, y'all know they broke free in the first one. So in this one, they was on the island, and the dude Rocky, the fucking it's a rooster, right? rooster. And the main chick, Ginger, they had their own little chicklet or whatever, and she's a little girl. So of course she like her mom, and she tried to break out the island. So on this one, instead of getting turned to chicken pies, they did it chicken nuggets. That shit was kind of fire though. So it's kind of like they kind of modernized it a little bit or whatever. It was real cute though. So this one was kind of like it was more so like parent type shit, because it was like, you know, you trying to tell your kid to do something, they don't want to listen, but it's like they slick like you, so it's like how can you be mad type shit. But and they brought back the villain from the first one. Oh, okay. So instead of having the farm, she ended up marrying this scientist who now he's using science to make the chickens be happy to so when they get poulterized, I guess the meat tastes better or something. Oh, okay. They went a little, I ain't gonna lie, they went a little bit more graphic, not necessarily like
but
real,
that's
but
a
it's
real
like
thing though. You know what I'm saying? Like how they got.
That's why they say cage fed.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it was this one part where the little girl got to watch the video of like them going through the grinder and becoming nuggets and shit, and the little boy was like, "This chicken tastes good." Like that shit. I was like,
that'd be true
crazy.
though.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was cool though. I liked it. I definitely give it a 10 out of 10 though. It was fire. It's on Netflix.
That's a good movie then. 10 out of 10.
And like for them to have like waited, because you know, like I said, we was kids when the first one came out. Like that shit, they did. It was a good little relapse though. It was cool. I fucks with it.
All right, well, Diamonds in the Rough, Diamonds in the Rough.
Hey y'all. Okay, I'm gonna highlight 64-year-old Amelia King.
Okay, we gonna order this time.
Yes, she is important because she worked for the Ford company and she designed the interior for the 1994 Ford Mustang, which was voted Car of the Year that year. She was hired up in 1983 by her father's influence. She always wanted to work with her father. She used to go to Christmas parties with him at the Ford company, and that's when she got her passion for wanting to be in that realm and design cars. But she was the first black woman ever designer for Ford ever. What's up? So it's like she worked there for 20 plus years. She finally had to retire when the market went down a little bit. You know, people weren't buying cars when that recession thing hit. So they let her go. But that did not stop her. She started a company for girls with big dreams to help them achieve anything they wanted to. She graduated from Wayne State and Art Institute to get her multiple degrees. So she was able to write a book, and her book is available on AmeliaKing.com if y'all want to check it out. It's an inspirational book and autobiography. And y'all know I like to leave it with a quote, and I'm going to say, when you're too scared to do it, fuck it, do it scared.
Hey, that was fire. Yeah.
Turn up.
2024 shit. That was a fire ass quote.
That was good. Right now, y'all know how to
fuck that shit.
You know,
I ain't gonna hold you. I done some shit scared. Like real shit. Like
we got
fuck
to.
It. Like,
it's 2024. Y'all do it.
Scared the first.
Because I'm ready. I'm ready to take off.
Jump out the window.
Right.
Let's do this shit, y'all. Another year. Thank y'all for following us.
Thank you.
Right. Follow us. Hip Hop Millennials.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, share, talk to us, ask us some questions. We've been telling y'all we want to talk to y'all. Maybe y'all feel more comfortable when they can see us.
Exactly.
You know, maybe.
It's coming.
But
it's coming.
And we definitely gonna go live. Maybe y'all can ask us questions while we actually doing it live to make you feel a little better.
This is priority.
Right.
You know, to do. Get this.
Facts.
Big and better in 2024, y'all. I got y'all.
All right, bet. So I am Cashew.
This your boy TK.
It's your girl Diamonds.
And this your girl Tasty.
And we are
Hip Hop Millennial Podcast. Out this bitch. Follow me on Instagram.